Alrighty, here we are on the InfoWars. Germany, transgender refugee arrested for yeeting Syrian guard at Asylum Center. Well, let's get into it. Manslaughter proceedings are underway in the German city of Potsdam this week after a South African-born trans woman allegedly yeeted a 33-year-old Syrian security guard. So is that South Africa as in the South Africa that had apartheid, or is that a different South African country? I don't know. Now this Syrian security guard, why did they mention he was Syrian? Like, is he actually an immigrant or a refugee himself, or is he still a Syrian and he's just working in Germany? I don't know. That just got me curious, so I thought I'd mention it. Authorities are currently limited on details regarding the yeeting that occurred at a refugee shelter, in the Brandenburg city of Potsdam early on Thursday morning. The Syrian victim succumbed to his wounds after being rushed to the hospital. Police were first alerted to the yeeting at approximately 4:30 a.m. Thursday, when the wounded security guard was discovered by a colleague. They deployed sniffer dogs and cordoned off the nearby vicinity. It is unknown whether the South African suspect was a resident of the asylum shelter. However, the transgender individual was only discovered hours later after complaining to police following a verbal altercation at a nearby market over alleged transphobic language. So 50-50 this person's making it up. And what I mean by that, they could be saying all this transphobic stuff to make it look like they're trans because it gives them more refugee points if they pretend to be trans. But that being said, you have to be pretty into the whole trans wokeism stuff to go from yeeting somebody to hours later going face to face with police complaining about transphobia isms and such. That's next level asinine stuff there. Because then the police followed him and then apprehended him. So if he didn't go face to face with police to complain about the transphobia stuff, they probably wouldn't have caught him so quickly, or at all. Today is a sad day for our city. A person who protected people seeking protection on behalf of our city has become the victim of a violent crime, lamented Potsdam Socialist Mayor Mike Schubert, himself a vocal opponent of anti-migrant campaigners in Germany. So yeah, this mayor, he says, a victim of a violent crime. Who committed the crime, I wonder? Oh, right, you won't mention the person who committed the crime was South African. Yeah, go figure. And I'm going to go out on the limb here and say, because they don't mention the South African by race, I'm 99% sure it's not a white South African. Well, anywho, that's it for my thoughts on this matter. Take care out there in Clown World.